Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Player of the Month, Kai Havertz, to review today. Now, with this card, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not really sure how relevant it's going to be to review this card because of the other versions that exist for Kai Havertz, right? In regards to the stats that he has in-game in comparison to the other two versions of the cards, you wouldn't necessarily be getting this card for in-game quality. You would be getting this card for two different reasons, right? One of the reasons is, maybe you want to use a 90 rated version for a cheaper option that you can use SBCs towards because you can't afford the Team of the Season version of it. But then again, guys, even with the Team of the Season card existing, I prefer to use the Foot Birthday card over the Team of the Season just because he has that weak foot. It makes a huge difference on your gameplay when you have that weak foot. And the fact that this card is 85k price-wise when this SBC is an untradeable card for 64k, obviously for in-game quality price-wise, you would just get the Foot Birthday card or the Team of the Season, even if you want to pay the extra bucks, because obviously the Team of the Season gets upgraded from a shot power and stuff too. So, if you give him an engine chemistry style, I still, this card could still potentially be better than the Foot Birthday, regardless of the 5-star weak foot, just because the dribbling stats and shooting stats are significantly better. So I take that back a little bit, regardless of the 5-star weak foot. But with the 90 rated card, it's a 20k difference from having a 5-star weak foot. So, in my opinion, the biggest reason why you would be getting this card is obviously for SBC fodder if you have players chilling your club that are untradeable that you can use towards any future players, right? So, with the 90 rated Havertz card, we are going to review the card regardless for people who are interested in how he performs in game. So, we're taking a look at a card that is 6'2" with medium work rates, left-footed with 4-star skills and a 4-star weak foot. Now, again, in regards to in-games, you need to increase the agility and balance as much as possible. In regards to traits, he does have the finesse shot trait and the outside foot shot trait. Now, again, the outside foot shot trait and the finesse shot trait is really nice to have with the 5-star weak foot. It makes an incredibly huge difference, right? But with this card, it is a 4-star player, so it is what we are going to be working with. In regards to his in-games, we are going to give him, again, the engine chemistry style. Need to boost his dribbling as much as possible. His attacking is 94 attacking positioning with 92 finishing, but then he has 83 shot power. Now, the problem with Kai Havertz for this year is that he misses out on specific stats that he needs for his card to be good in general, right? Because even his Team of the Season, boosting it to an 87 shot power is okay, but to that, upgrading a card to that point, it needs a little bit more because he requires the engine chemistry style regardless, right? But, it's something that you can deal with. Again, with the 5-star weak foot and the Foot Birthday, way better to have. But with this card, we're working with 83 acceleration, 96 sprint speed. Passing stats are obviously already good for base card stats, and you'd be improving it with the engine chemistry style. He has 92 composure. Dribbling in game with this card is a little strange because of his 6'2" height and his body build in game. He is a high and average plus player. So that kind of affects the responsiveness of dribbling in game. Now, obviously, if your game plays up to par, he will dribble nicely in game. But if it's not, it might be a little bit questionable. He does, at the very least, have 90 stamina, so definitely usable in the game for sure. But again, the only thing that's really missing with this card is his shot power, right? If his shot power was higher, it would actually feel very good, as well as his acceleration by a tiny bit for the Player of the Month version. Now, like I said, guys, with a card like this that exists in the game nowadays, you do it mostly because you have the untradeables chill in your club and you want to use them for a potential SBC in the future, right? Same thing with Aduriz. It's in-game quality for price range. It's not bad, right? But it is an untradeable at the end of the day for in-game quality if you guys are thinking about that, right? So the way that I am going to be lined up in-game with this team is going to look like this. I'll be using 5 and 4, 5 and 4, balance for the tactics. And then Kai Havertz is just going to be on balance, and so is the rest of the team. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into a game, see how he plays. With Kai Havertz, I have reviewed him on multiple occasions, and I'll say one thing. His off-the-ball movement is a little strange for me personally, but it doesn't make him bad, right? It's just one of those things where it's just personal preference. But, I don't know, maybe the Player of the Month feels different. Let's get into a game and see how he plays. There we go, make that run Kamada nice. This Kamada card's really good, by the way. It was one of those SBCs that was like really good for in-game quality to price value. You can see that just the way that he moves off the ball is perfect. But I'm actually noticing that it's very. I'm not actually noticing this now, but it's just really important to have players that move well off the ball because I'm noticing that Kai Havertz is playing off of Kamada really well because Kamada's off the ball movement is so good. He moves to the side, he moves to the middle. Kai Havertz plays off of his off the ball movement really really well, which is definitely incredibly noticeable so far. His shielding in that situation was pretty nice, actually. Good off-the-ball movement to utilize space right there. We'll shield over here. Dribbling is not, like, crazy responsive, obviously, with this card. Height will affect it from time to time. Good little dribble right there, though. I'm having fun with the card so far. It's not bad at all. This situation over here, because Kai Havertz is a left-footed player, we're just going to go ahead and do this and see if we can get that first-time fake shot off. Actually, I don't need the fake shot right here. Oh, no, I probably did. Let me see what's up here. This guy's just chilling. The thing about Kai Havertz is obviously the height, right? Height is always a nice thing to have in FIFA. And again, the engine chemistry style will definitely help it out, like help out his dribbling regardless. So Kamada will do that. Kai Havertz will utilize middle space here. We'll wait for Kamada. We'll get on the outside with his weak foot. That right there is a situation that I'm talking about, right? So 5-star weak foot in FIFA nowadays is incredibly important. Like, regardless of you coming off of the skill move right there, having a 5-star weak foot to shoot that opportunity in the best way possible is mostly ideal, right? Try a touch here and then a shot across. I always want to try those, like, low percentage shots. Oh, that worked out. Didn't work out fully, though. He's not, like, super fast, right? Which is very obvious. Positioning there was pretty solid in the cam position. Again, he plays off of Kamada really nicely. But I think most cams would play good off Kamada because just the way that this card moves around the pitch, right? Touch. Finesse shot. Ooh, didn't get the angle there. Power strike. There you go. Nice little goal right there. I had to do a little small little intricate touches to get that shot off right there. But obviously we get that near post angle. Kai Havertz decent on his left foot. Now, again, guys, because his shot power is low, you can definitely notice it mostly with his weak foot, actually, that it's just not enough for those really specific opportunities. But I could definitely make it work for sure. Kai Havertz actually plays all wide this time. Okay. Oh, it doesn't respond with the ball roll right there. We made it work, though. Little touch. Settled. Okay. Yeah, I had to do the settle right there because if I come off of the drag back right there, he might not be consistent. Oh, get it off. I don't know if I'm going to score it. Probably offside. Yeah, it didn't come off with the pass right there. It's weird sometimes, man, with the responsiveness in this game because I went for the ball roll right there and he was like, I don't know about that, my boy. Oh, this guy's watching all the replays. Okay, okay. Oh, that off-the-ball move was amazing from Kamada. Again, man, they're working off each other really nicely. Hello? Like, I just did a command and he didn't do anything. I literally just passed the ball and, like, he just doesn't even respond, man. That's insane, dude. You can even see the command and everything, man. This game is crazy. Alright, let's see what's up over here. This guy's watching every replay. I'm going to destroy him now. There you go. Continue with the first goal. Nice little off-the-ball movement right there. Second goal. Nicely done. Good off-the-ball move with Gnabry. Havertz was utilizing the top space really well right there, too. Look at this guy. I can't wait to beat you. you guys know the deal with people who play this game. Like once people start being a little bit questionable, the player review's done. You know. Let's go, Havertz. Get it on his left foot. Let's give him the shush, boys. Let's give him the shush. Gotta give him the shush. Oh, give it to them, Kai Havertz. Let's go. Yeah, it's the only problem with this card, right, is the fact that his balance and, you know, his agility, balance, height, all of that together makes his dribbling really, really sluggish, which just isn't really ideal. Especially for gameplays like this. Like, this is fine for, you know, CDMs behaving that way because you want to focus on them being more defensive-oriented, but the agility, balance, and height that this card has with his body type, it just makes his dribbling less responsive in this type of gameplay, and it's just not ideal to have, right? Oh my god, a shot. This is like a turnaround shot, but wasn't great. Wasn't great. Oh, that's a penalty. Come on. Eat it. Eat it. Give him that. Give him that. Oh, it's not giving him the shush. This is like a default celebration. Oh, come on. Give him the shush. Yeah, he's doing default. I don't know. The Witzel's doing his thing, you know? He's doing his thing. Dude, oh my god. You do a skill move and then I can't even, like, just use the left stick to dribble instantly. Like, god. And no responsiveness to get that ball. Eat it. Alright guys, so final verdict on the Kai Havertz card. It's pretty much the same that I've always said about this card in regards to all the specifics that he's missing, right? So with this card, if you give him the engine chemistry style, the dribbling boost is not enough for the 6'2" height that he has and the high and average plus body type that he has for him to compensate well in game if the gameplay is not up to par. Now, if the gameplay is up to par, you would still notice those characteristics that this card has. And obviously, if he's going to be playing in your cam position, you want your cam to be as responsive as possible to open up the space for other players. You don't want him to ever do that emphasis touch under pressure or when he receives the ball. You just want him to be able to touch the ball and go no matter the gameplay that you play in. So that's going to be a problem with this card. Another problem with the card is obviously the 83 base shot power, right? So if you ever get a shot on his 4-star weak foot, that's where it's going to be the most noticeable on the card, right? The 4-star weak foot with 83 shot power just isn't going to be ideal for some situations. However, if you get the ball to his left side and then you shoot the ball that way with a power strike near post or something, he's pretty accurate and really, really good at finishing those opportunities. His acceleration and sprint speed is more than enough in the cam position. You don't necessarily need more. And then the passing boost is always a nice one. I don't necessarily notice it too much, obviously, but it's obviously there for whatever it counts. 90 stamina is great on the card as well, just in case I want them to come back in defense. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it in regards to the Kai Havertz review. It's very, very similar to the other cards. Is the SBC worth doing? I would say yes, just because if you have the untradables in your club, right, like a bunch of like 83s, 84s, and you could put like a cheap team that's untradeable, right? Or, you know, if you put if you buy like 1 or 2 players that are cheap, but the rest of their team is untradeable, it's definitely worth doing the SBC for SBC fodder in the future. But in regards to in-game value, I mean, you might as well just get the FUT birthday card if it exists, and you might as well get the team of the season as well, because the 90 rated at this point in FIFA, it's just not necessarily ideal to have. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys after the 1 o'clock release. I don't know if they're going to release anything today, so we'll see.